Jaden Bangs. Throughout my life and throughout my time on the internet, I've come across many, 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 many things like series, 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 ser, ser, series, ser, series, series, plural, on the internet. Shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. Sorry guys, my Siri. Anyways, I've seen many series on the internet. Series plural on the internet, and one hasn't stood out to me as much as Danny Smoke in Furryland. And to those wondering, what is Danny Smoke in Furryland? Boy, you're in for a ride. Let me get my throat clear so I can explain this really quick. Quick disclaimer, this is gonna get into some spoilers, so please watch Danny Smoke in Fairyland if you don't want that spoiled for you, because it's a really good show, not show, series on the internet that you should watch. So watch it before you watch this, please. Okay. Danny Smoke in Furryland is this YouTube series. No, it's not a YouTube series. It's actually a TikTok series. It's a TikTok series that has been converted to YouTube by Papa Wheelie, where Danny Smoke, our main protagonist, he's introducing us to his new girlfriend, and before he could do so, he is sucked into this portal where he is brought to Furryland, where there are many furries and furry people there, and he is like, dang, this is my life now. Actually, no, he's just like, yo, this is awesome. But this awesomeness doesn't last for long, for he is captured by Marshall the Wolf. Once he's captured by Marshall the Wolf takes him to King Magnum. King Magnum is the king of Furryland, and he's a furry in Magnum, and he is quite the guy. He says he'll take Danny as his pet and have a lot of fun with him. Gay fun. And he has mixed feelings about it, actually. He's what I think is against it, but he's also for it at the same time. But his for itness runs out when he finds out who his daughter is. Here, I'll pull up this picture. Boom. He finds out that's his daughter, and that she's been kidnapped by none other than the trolls. And when he finds out, he's like, wait, I could go save her, because that's the kind of guy that Danny is. He's such a good person. And sorry, hold on. He's such a good person and offers to save his daughter, which he goes and embarks on the quest to do so. But he offers to do it, but he has to save the daughter with King Magnum's most trusted soldier, not being, I don't know why I said being, his most trusted soldier, Marshall the Wolf, which is basically Danny's enemy. They go bickering back and forth until they go to this bar. For some reason, they go to a bar. And when they go to the bar, that's where things go down, because they get ambushed by the trolls, who try first poisoning Danny. After Marshall catches a troll trying to sneak the gay potion into Danny's drink. And they bring up Marshall's tragic backstory, And his backstory is tragic. I don't know it, but I just know it's tragic, and it hurts. It just hurts me to talk about. I can't talk about it. Such a tragic backstory, we cannot talk about it. But he does so. And the trolls invade. They invade the bar. They invade the bar. And they threaten everyone there. They threaten Danny. They threaten Marshall. It's horrifying. I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. But just when we think things are over, the worst of all happens. The trolls call Danny gay because they're trying to troll him. And that just awakens something in Danny, and it makes him go into this insane fighting mode. And he gets a glimpse of his regular world and his girlfriend, but he is left to fall after giving it up. He saved Furry Kingdom, but at what cost? I think I've lost the plot, but it's okay. After Danny saved the kingdom, things went to Dookie. King Magnum was dead. The village was in shambles. But it didn't matter to any of them because they saw Danny as a hero, except for one person, Marshall the Wolf. Marshall the Wolf hated him for what he did. He practically ruined his life, even though he kind of saved them at the same time. It's a difficult story that I hope that they'll tackle in season 2, which I am pretty sure has been confirmed. After Marshall changes into his shirt, that basically means he's ungrateful to whatever Danny did for whatever they did. Shadow the Hedgehog pulls up, and he basically takes Danny under his wing, and they go and they leave Marshall, and it's a really emotional moment. I hope you guys actually watched this before I posted this and actually went into the plot details, because this is really important. But yeah, they left Marshall, and Marshall tried to seem like he didn't care, but he cared. He cared about them. He cared about Marshall. He's just too afraid to admit it. And then, not only that, but they called out liars. They exposed the biggest liar of all time, O.J. Simpson. And that's how season 1 ends. And I'm still waiting for season 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Good night. Danny Smoke in Fairyland will always resonate with me, and it will for the longest time. Not only because of how stupid it is at times, but also just how it presents itself too. It presents itself as this O.J. Simpson thing that you can mistake as satirical, but can actually be mistaken for a genuine thing, and I just love it about it. Everything about it, its humor and everything. Please watch it. I don't know why you would watch the spoilers before actually watching it, and you would watch this small ass video before actually watching Danny Smoke in Fairyland. But go watch it. Please go watch it. Good night, guys. Jaden Bangs.